Okay guys, this video is going to be all about Oscar. Say hello, Oscar. Hello. Okay, I'm going to share with you guys how we take care of Oscar. Basically, Oscar is an orphaned kitten. And a little disclaimer before I go any further, I'm not a professional. Don't do what I do, just figure out your own way of doing it. If anything I says helps you, great. Okay, Oscar was found in the alleyway here in New York, outside of my home. And pretty much where all the garbage and the trash bags and everything were. So he is now dubbed Oscar because he's found a dumpster. Kind of. You know, garbage bags. Okay, we first started feeding Oscar with a little baby medicine syringe. It was really hard to do it, so what I did was I pulled the plunger out of it and just put very little in, and he was eating the drops, but it wasn't enough for him. So Richie made him a little makeshift bottle. Then we went and we bought this bottle. Well, a couple of these bottles because he's going to chew the hell out of them. But we did cut the nipple off it, which made it a lot easier for him to eat. Let's see if I can get him to eat right now. Yep, of course I could. There you go. So, Oscar, therefore, was about 3 days old maybe when we got him. Still had a little bit of his belly button on there. It was really nasty and he was kind of gross. And he was almost possum food, because apparently he had a little bit of blood on him, and we think maybe the possum did get him, and then dropped him. So, we fed him baby formula, because it's all I had on hand. Sorry, buddy. All I had on hand at the time was baby formula, and go wipe your face. We didn't know what else to do with him. So he drank his baby formula, he was happy, he pooped the whole nine, everything was going good. Then the next day we went and we got him we got him kitten formula. The kitten formula was extremely thick. I didn't know what to do because he got constipated right away. I jumped on asking you guys for help. Everybody gave me a lot of tips and tricks what to do with him. You said don't give him water, you can water down the formula. So I did call the vet that we took him to make sure he was okay. We took him to the vet. The vet said he was okay. Then I therefore called the vet, said, listen, I can't get this thing to go to the bathroom. Its stomach is huge. I'm afraid I'm going to make it explode and I'm going to kill it. And he said, not to worry. Take the formula. Mix it normal. Then dilute it half with water. Give him that for about a day or two. Then you can start bringing it back up little bit by little bit by little bit of straight kitten formula within a few days. So by doing that and doing his formula, half regular formula and half water, it actually, after a day or two, must have loosened him up. Plus, what we did was we put him in little Tupperwares of warm water, just from, like, his waist down. See the way I'm holding him here where my fingers are? We put him in the Tupperwares of warm water, like as if giving him a bath, and we put him in just letting him sit, like so. And I guess the warm water on the belly and things like that might have helped move things along. So if you're having a problem with your kitty and you don't know what to do, you can put them in water. You just can't let them freeze afterwards. You have to dry them off really well, otherwise they'll get sick and die. So, to make him go to the bathroom, though, is one of the grossest things in the world you have to do. We do it with, say, baby wipe. The baby wipe that we have is freezing. He's now used to that, so it doesn't bother him too much. We did try and warm them before, with basically get either a rag, a baby wipe, a kitchen cloth, a paper towel, dip it in some warm water, warm it up a little bit, take baby wipe to, come here, me fan, to the kitten's butt, okay? See that back there? We just did this, so he's clean, because he just ate again. Take baby wipe, simulate the mother licking the baby's bottom to clean him up. You know, Richie does this like kind of over the garbage can, because sometimes he makes a mess. But just basically rubbing it with warm rag will stimulate him to go. See, he's going now. Will stimulate him to go to the bathroom. They're going to scream, they're going to squirm, they're not going to like it, it's going to be bad. But just what I'm doing here. Keep doing that. And he goes. Take it up his bottom a little bit, so he poops. Richie does a lot more with him than I do, so like he's not really more on the ball than me. But he will sit here and do this for almost an hour if the thing won't go, and force him to go to the bathroom. Which is good, because I get involved with the baby and things like that, and I can't sit here and do this with him. So Richie takes him and forces him to go by continuously rubbing his bottom gently. Don't do it hard, because then you'll roll him up and he'll hate you for life, and it'll be really painful for him. Okay, Okay, relax. Also, like I said, the warm water, it seemed like it helped to loosen him up, and we do keep him with a heating pad. And if you don't have a heating pad, the other thing that I do for him, because in the middle of the night I don't want to leave a heating pad on in the house. I just think what if he gets too hot or something? I don't know. So I shut the heating pad off at night, and we get a sock. Fill the sock with regular white rice. Throw it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Let him lay next to it. It stimulates a mom, so he's comfortable with his sock. He's purring right now. It's cute. So, basically the way we take care of Oscar is pretty much trial and error. Poor Oscar is my guinea pig. If something doesn't work, we try something different. But in all honesty, if you have a little orphan kitty, never, never, never think that you're doing something wrong. You can call a vet, you can jump on YouTube, you can look up videos, you can Google anything. The best way that I did it was I asked all you guys for help. Most of you just jumped on, told me what to do. I called his vet. He okayed everything you guys were saying about watering down his formula. The watering down the formula helped a lot, and the actual sitting there stimulating him to go. It's just wiping his private parts, his woodle and his butt. That's a weird word that I don't know why ever since I was a kid. Girls have a woo-ha and boys have a woodle. Don't know why. Still do it to this day. And I'm old. But wiping his woodle and his butt and his little anus, I guess would be the scientific word for it. But staying there and wiping and wiping and wiping and wiping and wiping will stimulate them to go. Kitten formula is, when they're not used to it, it constipates them like right away, and it makes their stomachs rock hard. It makes them uncomfortable, and you know, they just get annoyed and they cry and they cry and they whine and they cry and they're always trying to move around. Let them move around too. The moving around helps. Let them, like, put them on the floor, put them on the bed and sit with them and let them walk around. That walking actually helped him to pass a lot of that, like, hard stool that he couldn't get out. So literally letting him move, letting him walk around, the heat from the heating pad or the microwave sock. Boogie's waking up again. Takes these little quick 10-minute naps. And the stimulation of the warm rag or warm paper towel or even a cotton ball works good too. In some warm water, wipe, 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 wipe. He's old enough now, he's very used to just me grabbing a cold wipe out of the box and just 1, 2, 3. So he's used to that, he doesn't mind it anymore. He pretty much knows what's going to happen. He whines a little bit, but yeah. That's pretty much what we do with Oscar, and we love him. We love him up a lot. We love him, we let him run around. Luna is starting to be okay with him. We let him run around by Luna, and she'll just lay down. And she won't smack him or hurt him or do anything like that anymore. So I guess he's getting to the size to where she's okay with him being a kitten in the house, and she's not looking to hurt him because he smells like the outdoors. But, hi, babe. I'm explaining how we care for Oscar. Now we don't water down his kitten formula. Can you help the baby out? Because he's trying to sit up. And I think he has too many stuffed animals by him. He's got his toys with him when he sleeps. He falls asleep with them, and he holds them really tight. Right now he's got the pig, George from Peppa Pig, that he has not let go of. Oh, I'm getting kisses. He's teething right now, too. Oscar. The baby is too, but Oscar is teething right now, so he'll chew on the nipple of the bottle. He'll chew on your fingers. I didn't realize he had teeth, and he bit me one day, and I said, oh, he's got teeth. I had no clue that he had any teeth, but unbend my leg. But pretty much, that's how we care for him. And when he was constipated, and it was real scary, and we didn't know if he was going to live or not, or if I was doing something wrong to him, we were told just to formula it and half water it for a couple of days and then slowly build it back up, and he'll once again, it took us like a week to build it back up, but within that week he was back on regular kitten formula. And hi buddy, now all he does is eat his regular kitten formula, but he likes his, we bought him the Fancy Feast kitten chow, and we mix in a little bit of the and he's, I think he, what is he now, maybe, I think I might have had him maybe like 3 weeks. But we mix in the kitten chow with his kitten formula, and he likes to lick that and eat that now. So now that he's got some teeth, we go for that. So if you have a kitty at home, and anything I said might have helped you, great. If you have any other questions of how we take care of Oscar, or what we do with Oscar in order to you know, make him more comfortable since he was kind of, you know, like left from his mom or whatever it was. Just write in the comments down below and I'll answer you back right away. Try and answer you guys back as quick as I can. Sometimes I don't get the notification right away that there's been a comment, and it might take me like 24 hours to finally get it, but I try and do it as soon as I see it. But yeah. So hopefully something I said helps somebody and they know what to do with their orphan kitty. I believe Oscar is a boy, and since he was found by the trash, we named him Oscar. But if he was a girl, his name was going to be Little Orphan Annie, because he's an orphan. So our little orphan Oscar is very happy, very fat, and doesn't seem to be doing bad. He walks around, hangs out. He was crawling for a while, and then when he started walking, it was really exciting. It's kind of like having a little baby, like a human baby, just with fur. And this Oscar, for some odd reason, has webbed hands. Not webbed feet. The back feet are fine. The front ones are webbed. I have no clue why he's like that, but that could be the reason. Maybe the mom pushed him away, or she attempted to move them and left him, and he got taken by the possum that was hanging out there. So he's trying to climb now. Okay, boy, I'll put you down. Okay, guys, so say goodbye, Oscar. We're going to leave you guys with that note. If there's any other questions on how we care for Oscar, with this fat little body down here, just ask me. And I will be more than happy to tell you anything else you guys want to know about him. Pretty much, though, when he went through his constipation phase and I got scared, we watered down that formula, and it was a waiting game. A waiting and the stimulation of his bottom. Because the moms lick them in order to get them to go to the bathroom when they're real small, because they don't know how to use litter boxes or anything like that. And it really was a waiting game. It was warm baths. Richie for almost an hour would sit there and do what I showed you. Take the wipe and up his butt, constantly. And finally, he went. But we did let him move around a lot, and let him walk around the bed a lot and everything. And I'm telling you, the movement actually like must have helped work it out or something. So watering down the formula helped him. Letting him move, the heat from the heating pads or the socks with the rice in them and microwaved, and the stimulation of his bottom, of that wiping, but always doing it when they're constipated, doing it with warmer water, like don't burn them, but warm water helped to move it along faster than doing it just with the cold wipe. But otherwise than that, that's Oscar's life. Hasn't been that long. There we go. Lipstick on his head. But say goodbye, Oscar. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.